Hello everyone, this is Neelam Suchan and welcome back to my channel Answer by Neelam Suchan. So what are we going to do today? Initially I thought I would be doing a video based on the dry mediums of coloring and the wet mediums of painting, but I had an accident yesterday. I fell on my own fingers, so they are a little hurtful. I cannot write or draw as much I would like to, so I had to postpone that, and I will be making a video on the wet mediums and the dry mediums of coloring sometime later. So I thought, why not try something out again? So today, what we are going to do today is, I'm sorry, did I just say today too many times? It seems like happens. I think I am appearing in front of the camera after such a long time. I've been doing all those painting videos without me being there, so excuse me. What we are doing today is we will be using these Gilding Flakes Rose Gold color, which I will talk about where I bought it from, how much it costed me, and everything like that. We will talk about later in the other section. But I have heard and I have seen a lot of videos how to apply that, so I am going to try it out on some of my works and do a tester with these and share my experience with you, and let's see how successful it is, because I love using the metallic paints and I love giving that touch of the gold and the copper on my paintings. So it is kind of almost always there, mostly in my acrylic works. So I wanted to use these, but I wasn't able to find some reliable sources as till now. Otherwise, what I was finding was too expensive. Yeah, so what I was finding was too expensive, or the sources were not that reachable. So like I can order anytime at my convenience. So I thought, why not order something online? Okay, this is from Amazon that I have bought. So I will be sharing the link in the description. If it is successful in applying and I get the results that I want, you can use the link. If I do not get the results that I want and they are not so good, you can still use the link to not buy something like that. So I think the link to this will still be useful, and let's have a look at it. How do we apply it? What is the consistency? Now, as per the instructions that were along with this and the gold leaves that I got, no wind should be there. So I do not have any fan, AC, or any other doors open, or any other wind source apart from what I'm talking, my breath. So once I start with the trials and I open the flakes, I would be putting up mask so that I don't breathe into it, because this seems like it's so light. It's so light. I can't even say that it's feather light, because it's even lighter than the feathers. It's like, let's see. Let's start with this, and I'll share how we go about it. Yeah, so I'm just going to lower this camera a little bit for, I think I can still talk to you, and I'll start recording here. And yeah, so for this, I know that we need, I am going to use the PVA glue, that is the Fevicol brand, what we mostly use here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this out in a bowl, because we can't use it as it is thick, and it should be a little milky in consistency. So I am going to add a little bit of water to this. Okay, here's the brush that I'm going to use. I think I should start recording here as well. Yeah, so that's the PVA glue plus water, so that I get the milky consistency here. It seems a little thick. So the consistency seems like okay. It's seems all right. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to do a tester piece, that is their watercolor paper that I'm going to use. I'm simply going to take that paint and just put a here, here, here. Yeah, so these are rough patches that I'm doing. Okay, I can still see that they are wet. So what we need to do here is, I'm going to remove that and wait for it to become semi-dry. So I'm going to fan it off. Fan, 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 fan. Or I think a little gentle blow would be nice on this. So you can see it's shiny. It's still shiny here. Okay. It's still shiny, but I think I'm going to precautionary thing, wear a mask. I don't know if the voice is coming all right after my putting of the mask, but let's open this up. Let's open it up and see what's there. Okay, so here we are opening. Okay. I think I'm gonna open only this much. We are taking a dry brush here. Alright, it is sticking to the cap only. I think I need the tweezers. Let's gently push it down and see what happens. I think I'm going to wait for it to now catch up the surfaces where the glue is there. Really messy thing. Okay, let's give it 5 minutes and see what happens. As of now, it's looking somewhat like this. It's too much of the foil as of now, and I'm touching to see if it's as dried up or not. Still, there are a few patches which can use a little more of this. Alright, I am starting to scrape it off slowly, gently, and I am going to gather it on this sheet so that I can put it back inside the bottle again, the jar, sorry. So let's take off all the extra gilding material. Oh, I have heard this is called gilding material. Let's see how successful this is, because I have like 50% expectation of it to work good, work well, because I did not spend too much of money as I was finding the other quotations with the other suppliers. This is like my trial piece. Okay, I am rubbing this off like with good pressure. It's still able to stick to the surface. So I think it's time to put this back in the jar. First things first. Oh dear, I have invested a lot of money on you. Go back, go back, go back. Save the last bits, always. Don't waste time. Right, it's starting to feel a little sweaty without the fans and everything. Okay, I think now I can breathe freely. I can breathe freely. I have a lot of powdery dust on my table, as here it's visible, but the result, as we can see here. Okay, this is still there, so I'm gonna put it there, and then again, gently using a dry brush, we are ripping off the extra foil, extra leaf that is there. So it is actually giving a very nice texture. Now the rest of it is not coming off. So I'm going to save this. And use it somewhere. Yeah, this is really nice. I think you can see this. This is like shiny. Wow. We can use it. But now you can actually use the calligraphy or the drawing or this. I am sure there is a little more that can come off, but it has to dry up completely, and then we can actually apply another layer to it. So this was kind of successful. So I'm gonna keep it like that and maybe add something a little later. Now I am going to try adding this to one of my artworks here. It is this artwork. I'm going to add this same copper rose gold thing to my artwork, and I'm going to use the PVA glue, and this time I'm going to stick the foil leaf a little earlier than I did there, because the thinner layers of the glue, they dried up too fast, because this is PVA and it becomes like the plastic and then you can't stick on it. So I am going to use the glue here. This is one of my older watercolor artwork. It's like applying that masking glue. Okay, I think we're done with the glue part. going to use that shredded thing on this one. Plus, I'm gonna take out a few leaves. I'm using my tweezers. Using the flakes, you have to be really careful that all the area that you have applied glue, it gets the leaf. Okay, I think I have applied to all the area that I had this side. Alright, you need to stay on mute. You are a big disturbance. Do you understand? No, I feel like the wordsmith. Okay, as of now, it seems like that I have applied the leaf wherever I had applied the glue. It's there, if you can see. Okay, till the time it's drying, let me talk to you talk about it. So this is the rose gold leaf, the imitation rose gold leaf that that is saying it's Gilding Flakes rose gold, and it's 5 grams. So you get 5 grams and you get this much of the quantity in the jar. It costed me about 200 something to 300, in between that. I'll share the link and you can check out the prices, the current prices, if you want to buy. And the composition is like it said, it is 100% copper. So rose gold is actually the copper flakes that they are providing. I'm okay with it as far as I'm getting that coppery look. I am perfectly okay with it. But do not be fooled that it contains any gold or anything related to gold. This is 100% copper, and that's why the prices are not so expensive. And but still, in comparison to the other copper materials, it is still expensive because this is the leafing, that the process that takes the money and the time and the efforts, of course. The efforts are the costliest. So you have to take care of that. And now, while applying, I use the PVA glue. So the first sheet that we had, the effect is really nice. It's shiny. I can use it in calligraphy, but as of now, I cannot apply the pressure on my hands with the story that I just told you. I cannot apply the pressure, so I can try it on calligraphy. Once I try it, I'll share that with you. So I have bought this, and this is not coming off as of now. Not too much. Yeah, it is slightly there on my hands. It is slightly there because there is a thick layer. Maybe I applied too much, or maybe it is because of the flakes. I bought these gold imitation leaf also. So this is it says it is for gilding and art and craft, and anywhere you want to apply it with the regular adhesive, I think that should work. Once I use this, I will share that video with you. But now, PVA glue works. I think the regular office glue, that consistency of that transparent glue, that should also work because after drying it does not convert into exactly plastic. So that actually should work better, but the thicker the glue is and the transparent it becomes, it is better. Like a strong adhesive should be better, theoretically. Experience, I still have to work on other options with experience things. So with this card, I think I'm going to draw a black and white black pen drawing with this, and it should look really good. I think I'm gonna apply this on a lot of my works. On the paper, watercolor, postcolor, any drawings, the black and white drawings with this, I am loving it. One more thing that I'm going to do today here is I'm going to cover this with the varnish and see, and leave the other one without the varnish. So I want to check what will be the effect of time once they are with varnish, without varnish, which one's going to oxidize and turn blacker, and which one is going to remain as it is varnish helpful or not? Because I had a query yesterday if these imitation leaves are archival quality. I said I have no idea. I'll have to try. I cannot be assuring about the archival things, but I can at least try for 15-20 days or a month. If it has to oxidize, it'll start with that process. So I'm going to experiment with that and share the results sometime later. And I think now the other one that is dried, let's take off the extra things. Breathe in, now breathe out. Okay. tight. And now let's have a look at this. Now this still has some extra bits of the foil leaf, the copper leaf. It did not stick properly. Maybe the application of the glue was a problem, or maybe the application of leaf was a problem, since these are flakes, so they are not going to be very flat. So they are like crumbled up, and I need to personally press each one of them. So this is like first experiment. Still, I would call it a successful experiment. I learned something, and as I said, I'm going to apply. Yeah, the result looks amazing. I can do a lot of that in the abstracts, of course, not the fine detailed ones, but abstracts, of course, I'm going to apply. And now it's time to apply some varnish to one of the works. So I think I'm gonna apply varnish to this painted one so that I preserve this. And for this is the watercolor painting. I'm gonna stop it here. Yeah. So this is the watercolor painting. So what I have to do is I have to use, wow, it looks so amazing in the light. It's so pretty. Yeah, I love it. So for the watercolor painting, I need to apply the dry spray, the dry varnish for the dry materials, that is for the pencil, charcoal and all that. For the oils and acrylics, there is a completely different varnish. So do not mix the two. And I love it, how it looks. This is definitely going to be one of the things that is always going to be either in my art room. Let me apply the varnish and come back and then talk to you. Right. So I have, this is the fixative for pastel, charcoal and pencil. This is the advisable thing for the dry material or anything that comes off, like it's easy to be exposed and get damaged, because mostly for the paper works. So this is the thing that you need to use. So I have applied, you need to shake it well, keep the thing at least a feet away, spray it off very nicely all over. And now my painting is very much like it's all fixed. So here is a closer look if you want to have. I think this is very pretty. The gold broken look is also looking nice, although it was a failed attempt at applying the regular thing. We can go over, repair it, paste it, and then until you're satisfied, you can repeat the process. So I'm going to leave it like this. Now, this is something that has the varnish, and this is something that I'm going to leave like that. It's very shiny, nice. I'm going to draw something here, and I will not be varnishing it so that I can compare the result of the copper flakes after a month or 2 months, and I can share it with you. So I'm going to work on this, keep it like that, and share the two with you. So if you did enjoy this process, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and share this with all the artist friends who want to learn how to apply the foil and all and experiment. And the link of this material, the rose gold copper flakes, I'm going to share in the description box, and you can check out their latest prices. And once again, the very important thing, none of the videos are sponsored by anyone. This is something that I bought and I tried experimenting it. It's good. Let's see if it works better with time also. So with the gold leaf, I'm going to try it after some time. Once my hand is in a better condition, I'm going to try writing something and then putting it on my paintings. As you can see, there are a lot of paintings in the background. I will be putting something on those and share that with you. So that is going to be in the coming days. And also, I have a question. I have an art exhibition upcoming, and I have like 2 or 3 collections that are ready. So what kind of collection would you like to see in an art exhibition? You can drop that in the comment section below, and I will see if I have something similar. I will take that collection to my exhibition, the next upcoming exhibition, which I share the details about very soon. So thank you so much. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. I keep on messing with that. Sorry. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends and family, and keep watching and keep creating. Stay happy. Keep creating. Bye.